Good evening, my fabulous Phoenix family. This is your transformation coach, Cassandra, and welcome to another brief episode of Couch Time with Cassie. Today, I want to actually talk to you about your bodies. I'm actually here on behalf of those bodies. Now, I know summer's here, and although we might have been negligent all year round, we expect our bodies to be in top shape and peak performance, ready for the beaches, the pool, and all these outfits that we want to wear and didn't necessarily prepare ourselves for. And then there's going to be the pressure to look perfect in that swimsuit, to squeeze into these outfits, to wear that mini skirt, those shorts, and that super tight bodycon dress. And then you're going to be pressuring yourself to rapidly lose weight for that vacation that's coming, and for that dinner outing, and for this girls' trip. And it's not fair. It's not fair to your body. The truth of the matter is, your body is working incredibly hard year round, day in, day out, faithfully taking care of you regardless of how you treat it. With all the junk food you eat, not getting enough sleep, barely drinking any water, gobbling down coffee, treats, energy drinks, high calorie food, high sugar, high fructose corn syrup, high levels of salt, barely any exercise, engaging in highly stressful activities, and all these other insane things. Your body is still faithful to you day in and day out. So, on behalf of your body, I want to ask that you give it a break when it comes to weight loss. Your body is doing so many amazing things. And most of what it's doing it without your permission and without your knowledge. Each time you open your eyes to see, it's taking in all these different visuals, all these different colors, picking up all these textures. Your skin and your senses is taking up all the feelings and the temperature, and it's gauging hot and cold, and your legs are walking one step at a time, your hands are moving, you have all your motor functions, your blood is flowing, it's keeping you breathing and sensing and hearing, and it's processing and creating memories and storing them, and you're making blood and you're converting oxygen, and your body is doing all these wonderful things to keep you alive. And the truth is, we don't appreciate most of it except when it stops working. And all we tend to be concerned with most of the time, if you're relatively healthy, is, am I losing weight? I'm not losing any weight. I just want to beseech you on behalf of your body, take some time to appreciate these things that it's actually doing. Appreciate the fact that you're breathing. Appreciate the fact that when you get up to walk, you don't have to think about it. Your legs actually get up and move. Appreciate the fact that you can taste food, that when you look through your eyes, you can actually see. Your hands work. You have teeth, whether they're the ones you naturally grew or you had to buy some. You can hear sound and not just hear it, you can distinguish between different treble and tone and pitch and all these other things. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a biologist, I know practically nothing. But from the little things that I do know and I do experience, I want to beseech you to appreciate the things that your body is doing, and not just being unhappy about the things that it's not being unhappy about the pooch that we complain about, not being unhappy about the rolls or the back fats and all the other things that in some cases we bring on ourselves. Some cases it's a medical condition, in some cases it's a combination of both. But either way, whatever the situation is, let's make a decision this year, this summer, to not stress out so much about the clothes that you can't fit in anymore. Like my doctor told me when I used to flip out about stuff like this, she's like, this is your adult body. You're not going to be able to fit into things that you used to when you were in your late teens or your early 20s. It's time to size up. Now, I'm not saying to just let everything go and not take care of yourself and not eat healthy. What I'm saying is take some of the pressure off. Try to enjoy the things that your body can do instead of fretting about the things that it's not doing, like rapidly losing weight just in time for your vacation, despite the fact that you've been eating horribly for however long. No crash diets, no extra stress. Take a minute and just breathe. And sometimes this might seem silly, but sometimes I actually give myself a little hug and I thank my body for what it's doing. Thank you for keeping me breathing. Thank you that my lungs are working. I know whenever I'm congested and I can't breathe, the moment I'm opened up again, I'm thanking my entire respiratory system that I can take a deep breath. I'm thanking my eyes, although they're not as perfect as they used to be when I was much younger. I can still see, I can still distinguish colors and shapes, and I can see my flowers, I can see my friends, I can see my puppy. I can hear music, and I love music. I can hear different voices. When I step on the ground, my feet work. So I'll take off my shoes and I'll touch grass. I'll walk around in the dirt. I can distinguish between the temperatures. I hate the extreme heat and I hate being cold. So I like around 80, 85 degrees. Like, I actually take the time to acknowledge these things that my body can do and that it's doing for me without me even having to actively engage these things. Recently I saw a commercial, and I believe it was about MS, and the commercial started with the person doing a physical check-in, talking to their hands, talking to their feet, talking to the different features of their body to see if it was going to work that day. And if you don't have any of these conditions that hinder you from being able to live in your body, you don't have to check in. Legs, are you going to work today? Arms, are you going to work today? If you don't have those things, you have so much to be grateful for, rather than worrying about being able to fit into a size 6 or 4 or whatever is the ideal for you. And if you do have those conditions, I pray that you're able to find gratitude for the parts and the things that do work, and that you're able to still live the best life to the best of your ability. So I'm gonna wrap up this video. It wasn't supposed to be this long, but I've been meaning to make this for a while, and something always happens. But I just want you to take some time and be grateful for those things in your body, even if it's pain, because there's certain people who have neuropathy who can't even feel certain things, and they can cause severe damage to themselves because their sense of touch is gone. So let's take some time and not worry about what size we are for a minute, and just enjoy the fact that we have bodies that work to some extent, and these bodies work very hard in spite of us to take care of us. So thank you for joining me on the couch for this quick second. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you're giving that body of yours some love. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.